Hey guys, I didn't die. Did you think I died this week? I certainly felt like I died. And now, of course, I'm shooting a vlog Friday night because I'm getting ready to head out, I think. Kind of on the fence. But I just got back. I've been doing a bunch of running around, which I'm going to show you this afternoon. Mr. Flo? Mr. Flo? Dave, how's it going? I threw a hat on because my hair's been blowing around in the car all day, and I came home and I put it in a headband while I put some of my groceries away, and then it looked really stupid, and so I put a hat on. And I didn't feel like wearing a cowboy hat today, so I'm wearing this fine specimen, which I love, but it's just kind of like not planning this outfit. And I also, I'm just gonna say it, okay? On top of being sick this entire week, and I have not been this sick in a long time. I'm already having hair issues, you guys. I was in Park City, as you guys saw, and I pretty much figured out, unless this ends up being a really good solution, which I'm very excited about. This is high speed. When I go on the road, you guys, I can shoot vlogs, but I can't upload them. So I kind of get to the point where I'm like, why shoot a bunch of vlogs and then come home and upload them 3 days afterwards? I've got to check out this clear, because my Verizon broadband, I'm just gonna say it sucks. So anyway, as you guys know, I was in Park City, and then coming home on the plane Sunday night, I had shortness of breath the whole time there, but so did a lot of the women that were at the conference. And so I just thought it was the altitude, right? But then I got home and I had a bloody nose on the plane on the way home. And I was like, I just had all the symptoms of a cold, only the runny nose was bloody runny nose. Sorry, people. So I'm like, what is going on here? And it was just freaky. And then I ended up just had everything. Total head cold. I had just the eyes where your eyes just feel like they hurt. Dry cough all week. And see, now I'll probably do this the whole vlog. I've just been clearing my throat and still coughing. Today's the first day that I really felt like even remotely like I could get up and walk around. I have literally been a zombie walking around my house, and it's a beautiful day outside. Wanted to go outside, but you know, then half the time I'm cold, half the time I'm hot, I had fever, all that stuff. Taking Zicam like there's no tomorrow, but not consistently enough because I'm kind of stupid this week. Then on top of everything else, Flo was here to come over and take care of me. So bitchy, whiny, moany, bloaty, fatty, all of that was in the house too. And guys, I'm sorry, I just have to tell you this. Because when I got my nails done, I finally got my nails done, and we were just talking about how, like, guys have no idea. When I was younger, I used to roll my eyes at some women that would go, oh, I've got PMS, you know, I hate it. And I'm like, I just don't get it, because yeah, it was a pain in the ass when that time of the month came around, but I didn't consider myself like I wouldn't get in a bad mood. I really did not have bad symptoms. Let me tell you, when you get older, and also with the medical issues I've had the past year that have ended up being a hormonal imbalance, I realize, my gosh, like, hormones are a big deal, and they do affect you without you having any control of it. I mean, you guys know that, you know, those of you that have been paying attention to me for a while know that, you know, for me, you know, the whole hormonal imbalance thing, I went, you know, all the way down 2 bra sizes, up 2 bra sizes, lost a lot of weight, gained weight, and then where I gained weight was all in a different area, you know, and now I'm coming out of it. Now I'm losing weight, I'm getting, you know, I've figured out what works for me and whatever, but still, every month, I just literally, like, it's like another person is in my body, because everything will piss me off. And I'll just be like, the wind blows, and I'm like, you stupid, I can't believe you're blowing in my face that way. And then you're like, why am I so angry? And like, just, if you bang your finger, you're just like, damn you, you stupid! And you're just like unbelievably angry. So on top of feeling crappy, then I was so excited to come back from Park City, and I was so amped. I'm like, I'm gonna get back, you know, I'm gonna have a kick butt workout, you know, because I worked out once while I was in Park City, and because of literally, like, I could not walk down the hall without getting shortness of breath. I was walking around the whole time like this going, it was just bizarre. So I didn't push my luck with the workout. I went on a couple walks. But I came home and I was, you know, before I started getting sick on the plane, I was all like, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna be in town all week, I'm gonna have great workouts, I'm gonna really get the second part of the year started. Yeah. And then I get sick. And then I literally, you know, when you're sick, you guys, when you're that sick, you can't work out. I mean, you just know. If you can't even move your head because the pounding is so hard and you can barely breathe and you're coughing, not a good idea to work out. You know, I'm not trying to get out of my workouts. I wanted to work out this weekend, or excuse me, this week. But then because I wasn't working out and because, you know, there was one day I had macaroni and cheese. Like all I wanted for my stomach was macaroni and cheese. I have no idea why. But anyway, you know, I just felt mentally, you guys know what it's like when you miss like a week. You just mentally feel bad and you feel guilty. But then physically, are you guys like me? Like you just feel fatter. And then so you combine that with, you know, you've missed your workouts, and then on Flo's here and she's like, oh yeah, you look fat. Look at that butt. Look, can you see how much bigger it is this week? Holy cow, I think you put 10 pounds back on over the week, you know. So that's what I was dealing with in this house all week. But right now, it is Friday. It's Friday around 7 o'clock, I think. Finally feeling a little bit better. I was finally able to get out of the house today, got myself some groceries. Amy, I sent you a twit pic of this. Do you see what I'm doing? For the second part of this year, I am starting to, I'm not quite gonna go so far as to say, I'm going to cut this out. Amy, I know you want me to say that, but what I will say is I will drink more of this, which will make me drink less of this. I'm not ready to break up with this yet. Oh, I just love it so much, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. So, but see, aren't you proud of me? And, okay, I'm probably gonna end up shooting like 25 vlogs tonight because I have so much to say. You know, I've gotta like do 7 days, 7 hours. I should just give you guys 7 hours of vlogging. Would you like that? Probably not, because I'm not liking, one thing I'm not liking, you know, you guys know I don't like shooting my vlog in my kitchen. I like that line on my shoulder. I don't like shooting vlogs when it's not during the day because the light in here, it just looks funny. And right now with this white tank and right where this is hitting me, I feel like my boobs look like 25 times bigger than they are, okay? And of course, because it's that time of the month this past week, I feel like they're that much bigger. I feel like each boob is this big. Those of you that are men that are watching this vlog, I'm sorry that you're probably like going, go right ahead, I don't blame you. Okay, so, all that to say, I'm back, it's Friday, I'm finally feeling better. I was sick all week, what are you gonna do? But today is today July 1st or is today the 2nd? Yesterday was July 1st. So people, we're at the exact halfway mark of the year. And I think now is the perfect time, certainly is the perfect time for me, perfect time for you. It's time to look back at what you've done the first half of the year. You know, let's not just waddle through the year and wing it. Let's track things. Let's chunk it into quarters. Let's chunk it into the half a year. Look back on the half of the year and say, you know, what did I do? What did I do right? You know, start giving yourself snaps on what you did right. You know, for me, I got back into working out pretty consistently. Yeah, I mean, I've had some ups and downs with, especially the past couple of months with traveling. Not making an excuse for that, but certainly, as opposed to last year in the midst of all of like the medical stuff, I don't even know what I was working out last year. It was so beyond, like I was just so out of the norm with my workouts and my training and my diet last year. I just, you know. So number one, I was really good about getting back into, you know, the consistent shooting for 5 or 6 days a week, tracking, writing it down on my calendar, very good. And then of course, once I incorporated the Eat Stop Eat, I've really changed my eating enough so that I'm making a difference in losing weight. And now it's time for me to look ahead and say, okay, here's what I did the first half of the year, here's the results I have. What do I want to accomplish in the second half of the year and how am I going to do it? How am I going to take what I've done and make it better so that I can make the second half of this year the most butt-kicking part of the year ever? And I'm going to do it. Are you guys in? Write down in the comments for me. I almost said white down. Write down in the comments for me, you know, what's the best 3 things that you've done the first part of the year and what do you want to do? What are the next 3 things? Or how do you want to make those better for the next part of the year? Write back, and now I've got to decide if I want to shoot more vlogs because I really have plans, but I have so much more to share with you guys, so stay tuned.